A couple of years ago, I was staying at a hotel on Via Nazionale, which is kind of right in the middle of Rome. It's a great area, excellent walking area, and basically within walking distance of everything that you want to go to and that you want to see, including fantastic restaurants, the great Le Mani and Pasta. We were bringing our clothes over to be washed at a laundromat, and I had heard about what you see in front of you, but I had never actually seen it. And we just stumbled upon it. And it's this. Beginning probably about 20 years ago, it's a German man who figured out where people were murdered during the Holocaust, or at least where they had lived prior to their executions. And he began to create these small bronze plaques that you can see are about the size of a cobblestone. And he would do this in Germany. He would go to a house where there had been, for example, a Jewish family, and he would dig up the cobblestones that were in front of the house and then cement in these plaques with the people's names on them who had been murdered. Now, at first, this was illegal, of course. You can't just go around defacing public property. But how exactly, for example, would the Germans say you can't do that? It's not going to be such an easy thing, considering they were the perpetrators. So now he has a whole schedule with this, and people pay him to go and put these bronze bricks in front of the houses of their family members who were murdered. And we were walking along, and there they were. And if you look at how many there are from this house, that was a lot of people. And when you look more closely at it, let's take a look at it. So what that says, qui abitava, means here lived. Okay, this person was living here in Italian. And if we look at just the one that's right in the middle on the bottom, it says qui abitavi Giovanni di Castro. So that was his name, Giovanni di Castro. Nato, 1944. You know what nato means? Born, 1944. Do you know what year the Nazis lost the war? 1945. Arrestato, so arrested, then that's March 21st, 1944. Deportato, of course, means deported to the very famous Auschwitz, and then assassinato on May 23rd, 1944. Think about it. That wasn't just a child, that was a baby. So when anybody says anything nice about the Nazis, or anybody tries to make excuses for it, or anybody pretends to be a neo-fascist, just keep that in mind. Giovanni di Castro lived less than 1 year. And they were so interested as the war was ending. They were going to lose the war by 1944. We were already in the Italian peninsula. We were coming up. We were going to get them. It was going to end. But despite that, they still wasted energy and time on throwing people into train cars shipped all the way to Auschwitz, Poland, Auschwitzium, Poland, from Rome. How long did that take in 1944 during a war? Stuffed into train cars. All of this energy, time, wasted when they could have been prosecuting the war, because they were still interested, as they lost the war, in making sure they killed off every single person they needed to kill off. It's a really sad statement.